Hey guys, welcome once again to the world of English exams. This video is going to be the second part of the solved reading test videos from IELTS 14 of the general training book. And in this video, we are going to solve questions 21 to 27 that belong to the category of note completion. So previously we have solved another version of this part wherein I have taught you how to solve sentence completion, but these questions belong to note completion. So we shall look at the strategy, how to answer them, and I'm going to take you through the questions one by one and we are going to start solving this. So without delaying further, let's start how to identify note completion questions. So this is what you will see in IELTS 14 General Training Book Test 2. So the instructions clearly give us the word, that is choose one word only. So you have to answer the questions in just a single word. If you select the second word and if you write the answer in the form of two words, let's say, then automatically it would be considered as an error. So let's not make that. And here we have something called achieving a better work-life balance. So that is the title that is given to this note completion, and this is the paragraph, how to achieve a better work-life balance. So as you can see, some of the students will have the habit of first going through the passage, going through the text before answering the questions, but some of them will approach the questions directly, read them and then answer the questions. So whatever strategy you may be following, so it is the same, but time management is important. Please remember that you are just given 60 minutes of time to complete the reading test, and this is considered to be a very important and easy question type. So it doesn't take much of your time because the answers would follow an order. They will be in a sequence. So all you have to do is identify the keywords and mark the answer. So if you have a habit of first reading the text before answering the questions, you can just pause here and you can read it, and this is the continuation of the passage. So once you have thoroughly read and understood, then we shall start with the strategy of how you can answer note completion questions. Yes, so as I was telling, it is an easy process, just 3 steps. All you have to do is begin by reading the instructions for word count. In this case, the instructions say you have to write the answer in one word only. So you're not supposed to skip that. So after that, you need to go and underline the keywords both in the title as well as in the questions. So if you don't underline the keywords in the title, then you will not understand what the context of the video says. So you need to focus on that, guys, and make sure that the keywords are properly underlined and you search the synonyms for these keywords as well. So once you have done that, the third step in the process is to skim and scan. That is, these are the reading techniques, guys. So you need to skim and scan the text to locate the answers. So let's start answering these questions, shall we? Wonderful. So let's get started with the first one. How to begin? So that is the side heading given. Make a complete dash of things. So what could be the answer? Make a complete dash of things, maybe a complete list of things or something like that. So make a complete dash of things that are not helpful to reduce involvement in them. So here they are asking us to find that word which fits this context of make a complete dash of things which are not helpful. So the keywords here are make, complete, things, helpful and reduce involvement. So now let's read the passage. It is easy to get sucked into habits that make us less efficient without realizing it, like keeping your social media page open at work so you don't miss something important. So this is something that we all do, right? So we like looking at our social media pages very often, even if we are working. So just like that, they're telling us to avoid doing so. Draw up is nothing but make a list with all the activities that don't enhance your life or career. So what is the answer for this? You need to make a list. So the answer for the first sentence, first question is list. Moving on to the next question now. Refuse. So refuse is nothing but reject. So refuse some requests, as this can be a useful dash. So useful something in gaining a better work-life balance. So we need to refuse some requests. Why? Because this can be a useful dash. So what is that? We need to understand. And the keywords here are refuse, requests, useful, better work-life balance. Now let's read the context. It is hard to say no. Hard to say no means refuse, especially to a supervisor or a loved one. But sometimes that powerful little word is essential. So essential is nothing but useful. Why? Learn to say no judiciously and it will become a powerful tool. So what will it become? It is a powerful, nothing but useful tool. So answer is tool in balancing what? Both work and family. So work and family is nothing but work-life balance. So that is the answer for the 22nd question. Moving on to the 23rd one now. Things that can help. So this is the side heading. We need to follow this in the passage as well. Regular exercise. So the first keyword we get here is exercise. Can increase. So definitely increase should be the keyword. So can increase dash significantly. So now let's see. Research shows that exercise. So did you get the first keyword? Wonderful. So research shows that exercise helps you to remain alert. Finding time to hit the gym may be hard, but it will ultimately help you get more things done. Because exercise really boosts. So boosts is nothing but increase. What does it increase? Energy, and improves your ability to concentrate. So here the answer is energy. Really boosts is nothing but significantly increases. What does it increase? Energy. Hence the answer for the 23rd question will be energy. So moving on to the 4th one. Sleep. This is the next one. First we found out about exercise, and now it is about sleep. Insufficient sleep will make people ill. Avoid focusing. So avoid is very important. Avoid focusing on dash in the lead time to bedtime. Sorry, lead up to bedtime. So we need to avoid focusing on something during bedtime. So the keywords here are clearly sleep, avoid focusing, and bedtime. So let's read the paragraph. Study after study shows that significant sleep deprivation affects your health and well-being. So well-being is nothing but it makes us ill. Exposure to electronics. Exposure to electronics is nothing but focusing on. Electronics can significantly negatively impact your sleep. So try to unplug an hour before you go to sleep. So unplug is nothing but avoid focusing on what? Electronics. So the answer for this is electronics. Guys, you should not write it in the form of electronic. If you write it in the form of electronic, then the spelling is different. Hence, it will be marked as an error. So please be mindful of such small errors and not to commit them. Moving on to the next question now. Issues that require attention. Okay, so that is the side heading. Those who see other people's dash. So definitely the answer is a noun. So other people's dash as more important than their own. So there are some people who give importance to others dash that is more than their own will definitely suffer. So that is the sentence, and the keywords here are see, other people's, more important, and suffer. So let's see. What would you do if you had a whole day to yourself with no demands? With no demands on your time? While most people don't have a luxury of a whole day dedicated to relaxation, constantly putting off that downtime and putting everyone's needs before yours. So everyone's needs before yours means who see others' needs as more important than their own, isn't it? So what could be the answer? Needs before yours will wear you down. So will wear you down means will make you suffer. So the answer for 25th is needs. So now let's continue with the 26th question. If the working day is too long, get dash to shorten it occasionally. So if your working day is very long, extended, then you need to get something to shorten it, to condense it. So the keywords are working day, too long, shorten, occasionally. So come on, let's see. Don't assume your family and manager are aware of your concerns. If you feel you have to adjust your schedule and discover a better work-life balance, then voice that requirement. Voice that requirement is nothing but ask. Then if that means asking your boss for permission to leave a few minutes early. So to leave a few minutes early means to shorten the working day once a week. Once a week is nothing but occasionally, so that you can hit that yoga class on your way home. Do it. So here what you need to get? Permission. So ask your boss for permission. So that is get permission. So that is the answer, guys. So let's proceed with the last question in this set of note completion questions. People should learn to recognize their own dash. So their own dash could be a noun. Then here the keywords are learn, recognize and own. So come on, let's read it. All new habits require time to build. So if you find yourself sneaking your smartphone to bed, that's okay. Leave your phone downstairs tomorrow night. So tiny steps are the key to finding that balance. So start small and go from there. Most of all, know your limitations. So know your limitations means recognize your own limitations. So the answer for the 27th question is limitations. So this is the answer key, guys. List, tool, energy, electronics, needs, permission and limitations. So I hope all of you understood how to answer note completion questions as seen in Cambridge IELTS General Training 14 Reading Test 2. So we will end the video here, and in the next video I'm going to help you out with the third part of this reading test 2. So till then, if you found this video useful, please do give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel World of English Exams. So happy preparation, guys, and all the best for your IELTS test.